Green with a screen for Conley. It's Allen on the wing. Unloads. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's 6 points for Allen. Nets trail by 9. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Jack kicks to Lopez. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Back to Lopez. Randolph grabs the board. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Allen. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Timeout called the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Marcus All's checked in for Memphis. Barnes comes in for Vince Carter. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Ellington. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. One bit of news for the Grizzlies last year is that they acquired a single affiliation deal with a Clark, a D-League team, which you think is going to help them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that team is the Iowa Energy. They're a sole partner now with the Iowa Energy. Good move by the team in what is becoming a growing trend in the NBA.
And for Memphis and the D-League, they made the most of it. Set 3 players for a total of 14 assignments with the Energy. And that's how you make the most of an affiliate. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
You know, considering the Grizzlies and their D-League partnership, it really makes sense for the franchise. Memphis has always been a place where they grow their own talent. A lot of good players have come out of Memphis. Not a lot of big names signed in free agency by the Grizzlies.
Young, a screen on Barnes. Johnson dishes to Young. Lopez, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive boards, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The hustle's great, guys, but I think we all prefer to see the finish when you can go up and throw it down like that.
Allen kicks to Conley. There's the pass to Gasol. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. Again, Conley missing. Nets trail by 9. Outside Jack. Screen by Young. And Jack, here we go. Off target from the baseline. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Barnes for 3. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Here's Gasol. Rejected by Young. An even 3-on-3 break. Allen against Jack. Feeds it to Johnson. And Gasol sends it back. Now here's Barnes. Ellington defending. Conley inside the line. And another miss by Memphis. Nets trail by 9. Lets it go from deep. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist from Jack. That's 7 points for Johnson.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And guys, looking at Jarrett Jack, one word comes to mind: professional. I mean, he's as solid as they come. Tough, capable, experienced, and he proved it all again last season.
Outside Conley. And Green now, top of the key. Gasol against Lopez. Allen passes to Gasol. Good on the 13-footer. Gasol's got 6.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Conley against Jack. Johnson outside to the inside. Here's Lopez. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
And I feel like there's a reason Joe Johnson has gotten a number of astronomical contracts. It's because he does everything for you. He's like one of those items you buy that touts everything you need, nothing you don't. Well, to me, that's Joe Johnson.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Robinson's checked in for Brooklyn. Donald Sloan comes in for Jarrett Jack. Gasol dishes to Green, and he gets it to go. Green's got his third basket of the night right there.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Johnson attacking. Again, the miss by Johnson. Clark, when you take a look at Joe Johnson, if you were on a good team, a team that was contending for a championship, where ideally would you like him to be? Where would you slot him?
I'd put him in that first or second scoring role because he's so good and scores so effortlessly. And at some point, I think he's going to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He's off on the first. After the Nets' big moves the past couple years, they were looked at as an older team, but you break it down, and you know, Greg, they're not as old as you think.
Actually had the 5th youngest team of anyone in the postseason. And so, though they seem older just because so many of their players had playoff experience or came into the league at a young age.
Dishes it to Robinson. Hollis Jefferson passes to Johnson. Lopez a screen. Here's Hollis Jefferson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, for the Nets, the roster's average age was about 2 years younger at the end of the 2015 season than where they were at the end of 2014. They made a point to get younger.
And Chalmers kicks to Green. Off the pick. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And Lopez throws it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, you know, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And even though the Nets were younger last season, they were tough in tight games, playing really like a bunch of veterans, and went 10-2 on the year in games decided by 3 or fewer points.
And the basket by Johnson.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Marc Gasol. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Lopez drives in. Good work defensively by Gasol. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. The feed to Chalmers. Gasol against Robinson. Gasol kicks to Lee. And again, Memphis no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Johnson for 3. That's good. Johnson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph's checked in for Gasol. And it's Carter in for Barnes. And a change for the Nets. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Randolph inside. Bargnani on him. That is good. 6 points for Zach Randolph. Nets trail by 4. Here's Sloan. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Chance here now to see how the Nets ranked in the NBA last season. 10th in fewest turnovers per game, 16th in shooting percentage. And for lowest opponent scoring per game, they've got some work to do there.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really a key. Not a gaudy ranking, but no question, being in that top 10 helped them offensively.
Memphis leading by 3. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes to Carter. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And Sloan kicks to Johnson. Pass to Bargnani. Just 5 to shoot. Carter comes in with the double team. With the fadeaway. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Nice shot by Randolph. Here's Sloan. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 32 seconds left in the first half. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Jarrett Jack is checked in for the Nets. Good on both. 24 seconds left in the first half. Carter on the wing. Chalmers with it. Outside, Green. Back to Chalmers. 5 on the clock. Releases. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting, you know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball, you know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. It was a fast pace for Memphis at the outset. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was 7. And into the second quarter, momentum started to shift slightly as they gave up some of that lead, ending the half up 3. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See